This is the 4th generation Acura MDX.
And ooh, we've got a lot to talk about.
Quick reminder, the MDX is Acura's 3-row midsize premium SUV. Built atop a stiffer chassis, the latest MDX is longer, lower, and wider.
Yes, those are the levers you'd want to pull if you wanted an SUV with a sportier aura. Sportier aura is like the rural juror of car comments. Sportier aura.
The hood is lengthier, the bodywork chiseled, and the LED head and taillights feature this graceful chicane element. The longer I stare, the more I like the MDX's shape, but hey, style is subjective. Feel however you want to feel. What's not subjective is interior space. The cabin has grown in all meaningful dimensions.
Okay, second row headroom has dropped by 0.2 inches. You got me, spec nerds. Beat it.
But otherwise, head, leg, and shoulder space are as good or better than MDX Generation 3. One major area of improvement is third row roominess.
Let's see if I, the quintessential average American male, can fit in the third row of the MDX comfortably. Item number 1, there's a button down here on the second row. This is standard, and one touch, it slides right forward. Let's see. The space to climb to the third row is a little bit narrow. And then let me flip this forward so you can see where my knees land. I set the front seat for my comfort position, the second seat to be comfortable behind that. Let's see how I fit behind myself. So the floor is a little bit lower, but my knees are jammed into the seat back. And there is a cutout up here, but my head's still hitting. Dimensionally, this is better than Generation 3, but it's not good enough for me, the average American man. And boy, am I average.
As long as I'm on a dimensional trip, let me note that cargo space is up as well. There's a healthy 16.3 cubic feet behind the third row, plus an extra 1.8 cubic feet beneath this reversible cargo floor. Drop the second and third rows to unleash 71.4 cubic feet of antique hauling capacity. I'm not sure why I assumed you'd take your MDX antiquing.
One more neat functional detail, not only does the center seat flip down and you got cup holders right here, but you can also pull the seat out like in a minivan. Ugh. That way you can have a car seat here and a car seat here with your kids in it, and you can still get into the third row. Now I'm going to go do some squats while holding this very heavy center seat. Feeling the burn.
Like its TLX sedan kin, the MDX's interior plushness has elevated in latest form. Tantalizing leather, fancy pants stitching, open pore wood on the priciest version, the MDX is pushing the upper limit of what I'd call premium.
2 more items of praise. I love that the steering wheel is highly adjustable. It telescopes a really far way out so you can get comfortable into a great driving position. I also like the 16-way adjustable seats that are included on the advanced package. It's like they were specifically molded for my
Moving to infotainment, there's a single 12.3-inch screen positioned near the driver's natural gaze and controlled by Acura's TrueTouch pad interface.
In simplest terms, where you touch on the pad here correlates with where is highlighted on the screen here. Lower left, upper right, upper right. Also, when you go between menus, it still makes that cool Casio shaker sound. Pretty fresh sound coming out of this thing.
It might take you a beat to adapt to Acura's approach if you've used competitive cursor-style touchpads, especially since that true touchpad philosophy doesn't apply to Apple CarPlay, which you navigate like a traditional cursor. On the plus side, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard. Alright, what happens when you apply the latest MDX to open tarmac?
As I noted with the Acura TLX, the MDX uses a steering rack with a slow ratio on center, but then once you come into, let's say, taking a right here and you turn the steering wheel beyond a certain angle, it speeds up.
The result is an SUV that feels stable in a straight line and frisky when turning. Yeah, frisky. Supporting that friskiness is a sportier double wishbone front suspension.
Let's see how the MDX feels around this corner. It's not the zenith of sportiness, but there is fun potential.
Enhancing the MDX's dynamic spirit is the optional super handling all-wheel drive system, which can send up to 70% of the engine's output to the rear wheels and 100% of that power either to the left or the right. By overdriving the outside rear wheel, the all-wheel drive system helps the MDX turn with elevated agility. As a bonus, adding all-wheel drive has a negligible impact on fuel economy. Matching the MDX's lateral charms is a compliant ride and a capable 3.5-liter V6 paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission.
I'm told the transmission can skip 4 gears when downshifting when needed. That seems like a pretty good excuse to floor it.
At maximum urgency, acceleration is more peppy than blistering, but you shouldn't have any issues merging on the freeway. During normal commutes, the transmission delivers inconspicuous shifts, though floor the accelerator when cruising, and there is an occasional lull while waiting for a lower gear to engage. If you'd like a more active role in the transmission's affairs, there are paddles for manual control. And if you're wondering, the MDX can tow up to 5,000 pounds.
Before I forget, let me complain about the brakes. I find the pedal to be spongy and touchy. It's an odd pairing of words.
For right about $47,000, a base Acura MDX includes blind spot warning, 3-zone climate control, smart key access, heated 12-way front seats, a power liftgate, a range of drive modes, a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, and the Acura Watch suite of safety and convenience tech, including full-speed adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking.
Let's see if Acura Watch can steer itself around this corner while I feign massive driver incompetence. Oh, not paying attention, just driving like an idiot. And no, it can't. Huh.
So yeah, if you're in the driver's seat, you'll want to pay attention. Move up to higher MDX trims and you can add niceties like front seat ventilation, a premium ELS audio system, and, like you'll find in a Honda Odyssey minivan, cabin talk, which amplifies the driver's voice for rear seat passengers. Please stop screaming, children. If you want a 360-degree camera system, a heated steering wheel, open pore wood trim, and a hands-free liftgate, choose the nearly $61,000 Advance package. And if you demand all-wheel drive, it's $2,000 on the lower trims, but it does come standard with that Advance package and the A-Spec package. I should also mention there is a racy MDX Type S variant featuring standard all-wheel drive and the same 3-liter turbocharged V6 found in the Acura TLX Type S sedan. Though, as of when we made this video, I haven't driven it yet. Aww. On the other hand, if you want a sportier-looking MDX minus any actual performance enhancements, the roughly $57,000 A-Spec package awaits you. Among the competitive set are the Audi Q7, Volvo XC90, Lexus RXL, BMW X5, and let's not forget the lovely Genesis GV80. Among that group, you can find more luxurious and more powerful choices, but the Acura MDX offers an interesting blend of value, minivan-like functionality, and yeah, even a little excitement.
In short, if you're shopping fancy 3-row SUVs, the Acura MDX offers a smart potpourri of needs and wants.